Claude Design is just launched, and of course the internet is going crazy about it. Designers are cooked, Figma's dead, everyone's dead, but let's separate the facts from the hype and talk about Claude Design. I spent the whole weekend using it across a couple of different projects, and I want to talk about what I think it's really good at, where I think its weaknesses are, and my overall take on how we as designers, developers can utilize these tools. So first up, I actually really like the onboarding for this and the kind of way that things pull together. What's really cool is how it can connect directly to your local files, directly to your GitHub, and it can pull out the styles. So the first thing that I tried to do was build a brand guideline for DevClocked. And what we did was we just connected it to the local folder, the local GitHub, and went through a bunch of questions that it posed to us. And what was really cool here is, like, as I was going through the onboarding, it was pretty much nailing all the individual components, like the fonts, the colors. It just knew what the design system needed to be from the things that I've already built. So I thought that was really, really cool. And it got a little bit imaginative with building a website out, which I hadn't asked it for, but it didn't look that bad. So we took that one. I actually removed the website for it because I've already got one. I told it to use the existing website. But overall, from the design guide point of view, I think it did a really, really good job. So how does it work? Well, for this design guide, it's essentially built a whole bunch of HTML components locally, which look like my actual website. So the first thing I actually asked it to do once I built the style guide for this project was I went and asked it to build me a pitch deck. Now, I actually had a pitch deck already, gave it the original pitch deck and told it to apply the design style to the pitch deck. The original pitch deck wasn't styled just yet, and it did a really reasonable job. It's not been very creative here, it's just used the components, but I do actually like what it's done. It's used the right fonts, overall, it's made it better. Of course, this is HTML, right? This isn't an actual PowerPoint presentation like the original one was. So there's probably a bit of work to do there in terms of exporting it, but I can see how you could animate this, bring it to life, etc., etc. Couple of little quirks. It's, despite having the design guideline in here, it decided that it was going to make its own logo up, which is a little bit strange, but nothing that we couldn't dial in. I think overall it's done a good job. Not very visual, that's the only thing. It hasn't come up with any new or novel ways to display information. And from the original deck that I gave it, which had better revenue charts and a little bit more of the product in here, it seemed to kind of miss all of those things and just favor a more landing page block type thing using HTML components essentially. So looks good. Probably would take quite a bit of work to dial in. I mean, I only did a minimal pass with the chat on this in order to get it to this state. So yeah, that was kind of cool. The next challenge I threw at it was a redesign of my app Tankly. So I actually initially gave it some screenshots to work with. So screenshots of my actual app that I've already designed. And then I thought, let's see if it can improve it. Let's see what it could do with this design system. I think for the most part, it basically just replicated it. Nothing here blew me away. It actually come up with a few different spins on what I'd already got, but for the most part, it just did what I asked it to, made up its own logo, which was a little bit weird. And then this is kind of one of the bits that I really wanted to focus on. So with this app being generated by AI, one of the things that I don't think it's done a good job at all is defining a taste and or a style. So obviously in my original design, I had these real high fidelity images of fish tanks, which look super cool. Gave it to Claude to replicate, and it's safe to say that that is just a whole heap of garbage. But overall, the UI is pretty good. And then when you try and dial it in, you can apply different styles to it. However, looking through the different styles, it seems very repetitive. It seems to use the same components, the same type and the same structure, and it kind of feels like it has an inbuilt bias to what the prototype should look like. And you can't see it here in this one, but you'll come back to it in a minute, because when I worked on this next project, I didn't give it the designs for the app that I've already built, and I asked it to reimagine it and come up with its own kind of idea. So from what I actually gave it from a spec and idea point of view, based on the actual app that I've built, it's done a really, really good job of visualizing those key pages. So I only asked it to build a few key pages. It took about 15 minutes to do this, by the way. But for the most part, it absolutely nailed the kind of overall feeling of what the app does from a very, very high level perspective. And I actually like the different styles. Flicking through the different styles here, it kind of looks cool. But what you'll notice when you do these things, so like here's the second style that I gave it. I basically corrected it and say, having played with the first style and feeling like it was a bit too editorial. And this, by the way, looks like, without anything, a lot of the other things that I've seen people generating already. So I feel like Claude is biasing towards a few strong opinionated design styles. So what I did here was try to dial it in a little bit more and say, hey, I need you to come up with something a little bit more inventive, get creative. I gave it no guardrails and let it come up with some stuff for me. It's come up with a complete different version, which I actually like. It's not right for this product, but I do like the fact that it's given me a completely different UI look and feel, and I could see how you would be able to iterate pretty quickly on a few different styles and get something that is pretty interesting, or at least a few different UI directions that is workable. But my two observations about this, which are pretty crucial, I do think this is going to end up generating a lot of the same things. I mean, we've already seen AI with the typical purple gradient following the same sort of style. I do think that this is another layer of unification of a lot of design products. Like, this is not going to be able to go and do anything creative and anything custom. So designers aren't cooked. When you look at my Tankly app, the custom visuals and UI I've built around those visuals, like, AI just is not going to be able to deliver them just yet. Like, it doesn't have the taste and understanding of design as a whole. It just knows how to style and space components, which is really good for designers who don't want to do the boring stuff and want to focus on the creative things. But here you can see that when I pushed the app a little bit more, it does have some different styles up its sleeve. But I mean, for me, just not quite working, right? And I feel like, great starting point, but a lot is left to be desired still. And this is what I mean. Like, it is really going to generate a lot of the same things for everybody, for every different problem, which is kind of okay, I guess. But the biggie for me was in around 30-40 minutes worth of generation across a few of these projects, I'd pretty much chewed up 80 to 90% of all my Claude credits on a pretty good plan as well, by the way. And I just think that this is quite a taxing set of circumstances. Maybe I've underappreciated how much work I've got it to do in the background because I'm used to working with Claude Code and throwing a lot of stuff at it one by one on the max plan. So from a code point of view, it works. I actually think we could probably achieve something similar from a UI and prototype perspective with Claude Code on its own without having to use the design app. But yeah, I think, it's really interesting, and things like presentations and something where a design style is established, I think this is going to be a really good option to create consistent visuals, be able to make pitch decks, be able to spin up new marketing pages once all of the components and the design systems there. I really see the benefit from a code and build perspective, being able to use Claude Design once it understands your kind of style base. From a point of view of creating new apps and new prototypes, I think it's really cool to see that you can nail a few different prototypes in a few different directions around the same idea. But again, I think it's very expensive work for the tokens, and I think you can probably get some better iterations elsewhere with maybe Figma Make and using Claude Code directly.